It is week 58. The take. Right now, week 10 of the NFL. Eric Gassion is back in studio, hanging out with us, giving his picks alongside me. What was it? 2 weeks ago, we did our picks. I went 2-1, a little $2 Venmo. Eric has still not gotten a winning week.
I think this is the worst I've ever predicted an NFL season since I was 10.
It's been, the last few weeks have been very weird, very up and down. Just a few matchups like Mike White, Jets beating the Bengals.
The Bengals defense on fantasy.
Patriots like kind of being good. They're 5-4. Belichick and the defense. Belichick's coaching his way. Not asking Mac Jones to do too much. Defense came up big. Sam Darnold will never be good against the Patriots. He'll never be good against Bill Belichick. And now he's out for 4 weeks. And Cam Newton, back where number 1 for Carolina.
Believer, not a believer.
I'm just happy that he's back in the league. This dude got absolutely sent away when he was great for New England last year for the first 4 or 5 weeks before he got COVID. I'm telling you. Cam after COVID was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Another bad loss Thursday night. Dolphins beat the Ravens 22-10. Dolphins, absolutely garbage team. Their defense Thursday night,
but it was
so Lamar Jackson couldn't do anything.
But it was dead the same mid blitz
every
single play, and they couldn't.
Dolphins cover zeroed like 6 times, and the Ravens' offensive line were like,
Wow.
Lamar went boom, boom, tried to escape, couldn't do it. Ravens with some pretty there were some untimely penalties for them throughout the game. I think both sides had some very weird penalties. Brissett started, Tua came in. Tua also looked like garbage, but like somehow like got it, scored like a touchdown. They made it work. The big one was the scoop and score. Xavier Howard on the defensive end from Miami. Their defense played so well that I think at some point I was like, they deserve to get a defensive touchdown. Going into the game, I took the Ravens with the spread. I just thought the Ravens were a better team. Ravens defined the team that plays down in their competition.
Yeah.
Never plays good against a bad team. Can't do it. I don't know what the hell John Harbaugh said to the team. They scored 10 friggin' points. Did nothing. And I think it was like a pass interference call that the Ravens, like in 2 drives, and like a roughing the passer call that got the Ravens like 45 yards and led to like a 2-yard flick of a touchdown to Mark Andrews from Lamar Jackson. I don't know now. Ravens are 6-3. I don't know who the best team in the AFC is now. I don't know.
Well, if the Ravens had a number 1 receiver or even a good person to complement Andrews, then I would say it's them. But
I would say he was hot for the first like 6-7 weeks.
But he's
Hollywood Brown ain't a number 1 receiver. He's just not. I'm sorry.
I want to believe in him. I want to believe in him really bad, but he's not. You're right.
Dude was targeted like 13 times on Thursday and caught 5 balls.
Yeah, it's bad.
For like 35 yards.
I couldn't tell you who the best team in the AFC is.
Like,
I don't think one exists.
If Tennessee beats the Saints this weekend, you're going 8-2 without Derrick Henry.
Are you going far in the playoffs though?
Right.
No.
I don't know.
So like, I'm hesitant to call you the best team in the AFC.
Right. I don't think you can call the Bills the best team in the AFC after they lost 9-6 against the worst team in the league in the Jacksonville Jaguars. Browns, Patriots this week. They're both 5-4. I think the Browns have one of the best rosters in the NFL. Like maybe, but that even at 6-4, how do you call the best team in the AFC one that doesn't even lead their division yet? It's
who do the Bills play this week?
Who are they playing this week?
Yes,
playing the Jets.
Oh, that's right.
At MetLife.
Okay, so they'll get back on top, and I think they'll get on a roll. I think if Tennessee wins this game against the Saints, then they have all the momentum going into the second half of the season.
Dude, 8-2, and I mean it's not close. mean, and you have a few NFC teams that Rodgers is back. All right, they lost last week with Love, but they're still 7-2. Bucks are 6-2. They're coming off a bye. Saints, and let's say they do beat the Titans. Saints are 6-3 and have a very solid defense. Even though Winston tore his ACL, he's going to be out. Cowboys lost pretty bad last week against Denver, but they're still 6-2.
But that's just like a.
I know that's
That's one bad week, and Denver is not. I've said that before. They're not as bad as everyone says they are, because and they're not as good as everyone thinks in Denver. But like, I'm not gonna blow up the Cowboys from one loss.
I mean, I think overall the Rams are the best. Rams are the best team at 7-2. They lose Robert Woods this morning. They found a torn ACL. Good thing they signed OBJ on Friday, because now instead of just a luxury, he becomes necessity. He becomes like the number, like, if you're going, obviously Cooper Kupp's going to, Stafford's going to target him at least 13 times a game. Now it's going to be OBJ, Van Jefferson, and then Higbee at the tight end position. And they still got Darrell Henderson at running back.
And your defense is...
I would say, you got Von Miller. You got Donald, the best defender.
Jalen Ramsey holding down the secondary, man. I hope it works for them.
That's the thing. Like, with the Von Miller trade and all the trades they've done, they have, it's really Super Bowl or bust within the next, 2 or 3 years. If they don't at least make one, and that, you made one with Goff and you absolutely got completely outcoached and outplayed against New England in that snoozer of a Super Bowl. Yeah. What was that? 2, 3? Is that 3 years ago already?
3 years ago.
I mean, honestly, you made Super Bowl with Jared Goff. It's pretty fucking solid. But yeah, it's for me, it's the Rams as the favorites. And maybe Arizona. Obviously 8-1.
Yeah, but they're not talked about enough. I mean, is Kyler going to play this week? Is he okay?
Kyler's playing this week. Kyler's playing this week. They're good. I don't think Chase Edmonds is going to be playing. James Conner, touchdown leader in the NFL, beast.
Yeah, he's
what a pickup by them. But let's get into it. Tomorrow's slate: Bills Jets. Jets are home. Mike White will be starting, and I think if Mike White even plays remotely competent quarterback, he'll be the starter going forward, because I think Zach Wilson technically is eligible for next week to come off. Buffalo is a -13 favorite. Jets home, like I said.
It's on the defense. It's on the Jets defense, because the Bills are vulnerable, and Mike White could be Mike White for another week.
Christian, I don't know how many clips we can run it back. I've said it so many times. I'm done with the Jets. Done betting on the Jets. I'm taking the Jets plus 13. Give me that black and white cloud of this is at least the 4th time, 5th time I've said this over the 10 weeks of the NFL. It's Jets plus 13. Mm-hmm. I'm taking them. Yep. Mike White, keep it close.
Agreed.
And by keep it close, lose by 10. Lose by 2 scores. I don't give a shit.
Field goal. Break my heart.
That's it. Fine. Falcons, Cowboys. Falcons 4-4.
Corderell.
The best 4.
Corderell.
The best 4-4 team. I mean, I think since we've been this is the worst team ever. They've won 3 in a row.
I know. The kicker.
I mean, Younghoe Koo has always had a beast of a leg. Kyle Pitts playing well. Cordell Patterson is does so many things for them. Matt Ryan playing very, very good football. They are going into AT&T against the Cowboys. Cowboys off a very bad loss for them, offensively scoring 16 points. Cowboys are -8. They're a -8 favorite at home. I'm taking the Falcons. I like it. Keep it close. Falcons playing good football. What a weird team. Falcons 4-4. I mean, Matty's 15 touchdowns, 6 picks. Kyle Pitts playing great. Cordell Patterson's your receiver. He's your running back. I don't know what he is. He's a little widget. He's a little gadget type of guy. He's friggin' awesome.
Wow.
I can't take the Cowboys.
I will. I got faith in CD. I got faith in Amari. I got a lot of faith in Dak because he's got faith in God. And I just think that they're mad about last week. And I think they come back and they have a good week.
That's it. All right. First game of Nick and Eric's pick 3. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. The pick 3. Saints, Titans. Saints go into Tennessee. Titans, probably the hottest team in football right now. just quality wins against quality teams. 7-2, Saints 5-3. Saints +3. I'm taking the Saints +3. You're taking the Titans.
Historically bad against betting against the Saints because you shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it again.
And I think this is the game for the Titans where it's like the whole world, I think betting is probably on the Titans at like it's a small number. This is Titans are good, very good. I feel like this is a game though that it's either Titans show that they're the team, the first place team that they expect in what we've seen, or it's gonna be like, there's the letdown that we've been like, there's the loss we've been waiting for after Derrick Henry went down.
Finally out of gas.
Yeah.
You're finally out of gas.
I hate betting against Mike Vrabel because Mike Vrabel is a lit boy. What did he say? Mike Vrabel said that he would chop his penis off to win a Super Bowl. I'm just letting you know that's what he said. It's what he said.
It's not Ronnie Lott.
It's what he said. It's what he said.
That's crazy.
Snip it to win it.
Could you stick your dick in the Lombardi Trophy though? No. So maybe he's got a point.
He'd have a ring though.
First date.
I'm not buying that, and that's why he'll never win.
He said he would chop it off. Okay. AFC South is next. Jags Colts. Colts home, 10.5 point favorite. Great win for the Jags against Buffalo, but they suck. So I'm taking the Colts -10.5.
I got
Don't really
the
care.
Urban Meyer lap dance. What's the opposite of a curse? Like a good spell?
Dario goes blessing.
Yeah, blessing.
The Urban Meyer
think,
blessing.
Like ever since that little debacle, they've been playing pretty well. So I'm gonna go with the Jags. Fuck the Colts.
You said an Urban Meyer lap dance?
So Urban Meyer is the coach, and
he stuck some fingers up a girl's booty.
He
hole
really
in a bar.
another person that's getting canceled
Remember
that
that?
shouldn't get
Booty hole?
canceled.
I told- we
He
said
did
talk
not
about
stick
this.
any
Yeah.
fingers anywhere.
He fondled upside.
Just two or
No, he went
full
scooping.
basket?
He went scoop.
No way.
Oh, like a claw in a machine. He went-
The internet's hiding things from me because I don't get the
Let me.
full,
I'll send you.
I don't
I'll
get
send you the
full
fucking
story.
picture. He went.
Dude.
It's saved.
I just saw him up against.
He hook and laddered her.
I saw him up against the corner like this, and he.
Oh, he was
crabs.
he was in no corner, middle of the bar.
I respect any man that's upright like this, not trying to get like
Oh, he was
rode on.
He was.
but-
Oh, he was trying. That's the difference.
Well, guess what?
He wasn't upright. He wasn't no wallflower. No, that's not Urban's way.
Still taking the Jags.
Okay. Our second game of a pick 3. Browns at Patriots. Browns go into New England. Both teams 5-4. Patriots playing good football. They are favored -2.5. I like the Browns. I'm taking the Browns +2.5. You like the Pats?
Yeah, I like Mac just a little bit though, not that much. And defense is killer. What's that boy that they got? That you like at the beginning of the season? It was off-season signing that, and it's like the best off-season signing of the whole year. The defensive guy.
Oh, from the Ravens.
He should have never been
Fuck.
let go. He
Fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
Matthew Judon.
Yeah, should have never
Yep.
been let go. He's
Go.
been killer.
I like the Browns. No Nick Chubb. COVID, not going to be playing. But they have the roster that they can really just insert Dearness Johnson right into the starting running back position. He had a great game that Thursday night when he had to take his spot, had a touchdown, ran for over 100, had over 100 scrimmage yards. Patriots are different with their defense. Their run stopping ability is really good with their front guys. Browns still just, in my opinion, have a top 3 roster in the NFL, and I think this is the week where they go to 6-4, and they make that jump, and they can really start to take this division, especially with the Ravens losing on Thursday night. It's a big week for them.
They're gonna need Peoples-Jones to play well, and the only reason I'm really taking the Pats is because they're in Foxborough. So
I'd say especially, and that's probably why they're favored, especially that they are at home. The 0-8 Lions at the Steelers. Steelers are 5-3. Again, for the Steelers, AFC North, it's a big week for them to get a game on. Baltimore to be tied atop that division. Pittsburgh is a -8. Lions 0-8. The Lions stink.
feel bad for Swift.
Feel bad for Dan Campbell.
And you know who I don't feel bad for? Jared Goff.
He's trying. He's playing well.
Humpty
He's
Dumpty
not
looking
playing
ass.
great. He's
I
playing
don't
okay.
feel bad for him at all.
Dude, Jared Goff only has 8 He actually has not been playing great.
Yeah, fuck.
8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Could this be the game? Like, do the Lions cover here?
No,
they don't, right?
No.
Pittsburgh -8.
Yep,
Okay.
leave it alone.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay. Don't make me think. Yeah, don't talk me into anything dumb. All right, but next game, Bucks off a bye in Washington. Bucks 6-2. Washington 2-6. Washington, I thought they'd be better at this point.
Yeah.
Not like insanely better, but I'm surprised. And we talked about this a few weeks ago. Their defense really has not been what I thought they were going to be.
No.
Keeping them in games. Heineke's been Bucks -9.5. I think it's the chalk pick, but I think it's the right pick. I love to have the stat of Brady off a bye.
Yes.
And him covering. I mean, I feel like that just makes sense. Like, I'm making it up. Got to be like 85% he covers off a bye, right?
Yeah.
There's no way that.
Heineke is finicky. That's the key. Don't trust him.
Finicky.
Don't trust him.
Okay, next game. We start the afternoon slate, 4:05. 8-1 Cardinals are at home. Panthers coming in after a bad loss. Sam Darnold, not the quarterback. His shoulder fucked up. Out for a month. Cam Newton. Green 18. Yo, it's that screenplay. It's that wheel wrap. Yeah, see, you've been watching film, right? And he's a go. Touchdown. Bink.
See, there's such an adoration for Cam Newton, and I understand it. But, like, it could, historically, quarterbacks that have come back in the fashion that he has.
The second act is never great.
And he's just like hurt. He's just like hurt. I don't like the way he types on Twitter. Sometimes I don't like the hats he wears, and I really don't like his play as of late as an NFL quarterback. So
I agree with you on 2 out of 3 things. First off, yes, his play has not been great. His hats never miss, so that's wrong. Third off, the way he types on Instagram and Twitter.
New language. It's a new language.
And most of his pictures and stuff have like multiple sentences. How much more time does it take him to do? Like, I could just type in like, had a sandwich.
Yeah.
Feel great. And he has to do that with like weird like hieroglyphic language with accents and non-letters, and that takes him at least 5 to 10 minutes.
It's like when Schoolboy Q types everything and it's capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase. Same thing.
A lot more button clicking.
Like, it's cool, but it's not worth it.
Maybe he has his keyboard just set.
You can't read that.
My language. You think
if
he
you
has
could
that
read
set?
that,
You never know.
you got to be doing a different job than NFL quarterback. You need to be in fucking King Tut's tomb, reading hieroglyphics. If that's what you're doing,
Do the Panthers keep this game close in Arizona though?
definitely. And then they lose at the end.
You like him to cover +1.5?
I like a
points?
I like a Kyler miracle. That sounds super super weird, but I like it.
So you like the points?
What is it?
It's 10.5. Cardinals are -10.5. It's a lot of points. If that's what you're saying.
No, I don't. I think it's closer than that.
Right. You'll
Yeah.
take the Panthers.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the Panthers too. I don't think Cam Newton comes back with a vengeance. I don't think they win. Keep it close.
Robbie likes the warm weather too. I think Robbie has a big day.
All right, these afternoon games are great. Vikings, Chargers. Chargers at home, -3. Not much of it. Vikings, they're keeping games close. They're not winning.
Is Dalvin playing?
Dalvin's playing, but the last 2
you're right,
games,
they're not.
Cowboys,
They're not
they should have won against Cooper Rush. They lose off like a walk-off touchdown. Against the Ravens last week, they let the Ravens come back. Overtime loss, Justin Tucker, game winner. But what Kirk Cousins loves to do is cover football games.
Yeah.
He loves to cover football games. But Chargers are only -3. They're at home. I think Chargers need a big win to go to 6-3. I'll take the Chargers -3. This is your game of the week. Eagles, Broncos. Broncos -1.5 at home. I like the Eagles +1.5. I will never be a believer of the Denver Broncos. I don't care who the fuck is quarterbacking this team. I won't do it. And they beat the Cowboys last week. Great. This is pure letdown game at home. They won the game after they traded Von Miller. This is pure letdown game. This is Jalen Hurts running all over the Broncos defense. I think Jalen Hurts will be a top 5 fantasy quarterback this week. I think he's going to do a lot of things.
In the first half. And then
Maybe just in one half.
And then it will die.
So it could go slow start, too late. Great start, collapse.
It's one of those games where whoever I pick, the other team's gonna win, so I'm not picking.
No pick.
No pick.
All right. Seahawks, Packers. Aaron Rodgers gonna be playing in Green Bay. Russell Wilson is back. Green Bay only a -3.5. Both quarterbacks back. It's a really tough game to pick. But I like Seattle. I like Russell Wilson coming back, keeping it tight. Although the Packers are a far superior team.
I'm taking the Packers because Rodgers is mad they pulled his State Farm commercials. And I would also be mad.
No. State Farm is one that stuck by him.
I haven't seen a commercial since.
Oh, you'll see one tonight. They stood by him. They were like, State Farm, we're fine, we're good.
He's going to win. He's going to win.
Jake has his back. State Farm's got his back.
Seahawks aren't winning this game.
Until Russ starts cooking and throws those. Drop the dime. He's going to throw those deep balls, those rainbow balls.
His thumb is fucked.
He's healed.
His thumb is fucked.
He is healed.
Not winning.
It's like Jesus rising. God bless.
No, it's like Kyle Rossini leaving Memphis Maze. His thumb is fucked. And the Packers are winning by 14.
Oh my God, his thumb.
That's a huge throwback, dude.
All right, Sunday Night Football. Transition, Christian. Sunday Night Football. Game 3 of the pick 3. Chiefs at Raiders. Chiefs are -2.5 coming into the game. Chiefs 5-4. Raiders 5-3. All right, Chiefs. What is it? They beat the Giants on Monday Night Football by a field goal. Playing like garbage. Their offense got to get better. I like the Chiefs -2.5 here. I know you're on the opposite end. You like the Raiders because they define a hungry dog runs faster.
They have just overcome a lot. And I have a word of the week for the Chiefs each week. I wasn't here last week. Last week it was loopy. This week it's mushy. They're not going to play well because they haven't played well. They're fucking mush. Oatmeal.
I'm letting you know, next week, I'm putting like Chiefs word of the week, and it's gonna go loopy, mushy, and then we're gonna unveil the next word.
Who do they play next week? Just check for me, because I think.
Watch next week.
I know who it is, and I know
they're home against the Cowboys.
Stinky. Next week's word is stinky because they're gonna stink it up. Are they in Dallas?
No, they're home. Actually,
it doesn't even fucking matter. Kansas City, stinky town.
And then week 12. Oh wow, they have a bye on Thanksgiving week. That's lucky for them.
And then after that, and then that's the last one I'll have you do.
Then week 14, home against the Raiders. Back to mush.
Nah, funky.
You know, team ate a lot of Thanksgiving food. They had the bye week. You know,
maybe bloated.
That could be that. Could be that. Last game, week 10. Rams, Niners, Monday Night Football, ESPN game, Manning cast. I think possibly they didn't do it last week. Manning cast could be this week. I don't know their schedule.
You like that?
No.
Me either. I hate him.
Like I like the guests. I like the concept of it. I cannot be engaged in a football game. Like they essentially just talk over the video feed.
Why has nobody compared them to Beavis and Butthead yet? Because that's exactly what Peyton and Eli Manning are.
Well, because they have large foreheads.
And like yeah, they're smart and they're good at their job and they know a lot, but when they speak, it's not enjoyable to listen to.
And it's insightful. Like they're smart. Like when they're talking about football, they're very smart when they're talking about it.
Except when Peyton Manning said, "That's the greatest play I've ever seen," and it was like a punt last week.
Well, one of my favorite things is that for 20 seconds. And no commentating, no nothing. They were like, and here's Peyton during the break devouring a fucking chicken.
Yeah.
He was going in on that thing. Who do you like? Rams going to SoFi. Oh, no. Yes?
Yeah, it looks like they're playing.
At Niners, but aren't the Rams SoFi too? Do they share?
I thought
the stadium?
I thought the 49ers were Candlestick or whatever.
Oh, not anymore. That's
not
old
anymore.
school. Whatever. They might be the same fucking team. I don't know. Rams are -3.5 as a road.
Is San Francisco still playing there because of the pandemic? No, that was a long time ago.
No, that was a while ago.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pick San Francisco because
I love the Rams.
Another letdown team.
Love the Rams, like we said earlier. Robert Woods out for the season, but I actually think OBJ is gonna be a solid pickup for them. You know what it is? Maybe not to the extent, because I think Brady's utilized Antonio Brown really well, and I think Antonio Brown was like this compared to OBJ. But I think that Stafford could actually make people remind them oh, by the way, OBJ used to be a top 10 receiver 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that that he's just shit.
I think he'll play well.
And
I don't
think
think he'll play amazing. Definitely not the first week because you got to learn the playbook. But he'll be all right.
He's ready though for Monday. He is going to be active, and I think he's going to get some targets. But I still think that he will be third in the pecking order. I think Kupp, and then I think Van Jefferson is really going to turn to the number 2 guy now. And then you got Tyler Higbee, and then
could do a lot with him too. You could run a lot of reverses. He's not just a receiver.
He's thrown.
Yeah,
tutties.
Exactly.
He's thrown.
Expand your playbook with your new player.
That's what got him here.
Exactly.
I think McVay was like, "Listen, this is what we would like to do with you," and he was like, "Dope," because Green Bay was the number 1 priority. He was like, "I'd love to be opposite of Devontae. Aaron Rodgers throwing me the football, hell yeah."
But not a good fit for the organization.
But I think the Rams were more enticing, and McVay really was like, "Hey, this is what we'd like to do with you on the field," and he was like, "Bet." So LA also ring chasing at this point. I even think he said it. He was chasing the ring. Him and Von Miller are very tight. And once Von got traded to the Rams, Von was like, "Oh, by the way, this is what we're doing." They're looking, like I said, Super Bowl for them or bust at this point. Bringing OBJ.
Definitely.
All right, that's week 10. We'll see. Can Eric get a positive pick 3 this week? This could be.
Probably not.
This could be the week. Or it could not be the week. But maybe the week.